have lots of favorites. You know, I mean, you love one car over another car for different reasons. You know, so some of it is performance. Some of it is just what you see when you look out your front window. You know, it's just a different feel with each car, and each car, you know, you have memories with what you've done and where you've been with. So it's hard to really have a favorite because they're all favorites. In 2006, my husband decided he wanted a Viper. He had been looking at magazines. We had went around this place and that place looking for one, and he never could make up his mind. So we found John Gassman, which is in Roanoke, Illinois, and because he was the one that sold the most and had the most. So we thought, okay, we'll go to Illinois and we'll look and see, and we'll find Wayne a Viper. Out of all the Vipers that John said, Wayne didn't find one that he wanted, just like all the other times that we had found the, you know, little one dealers, you know, with them. And so I told him, I said, if you can't find a Viper here, I don't want to see no more magazines. I don't even want to hear the Viper word. Wayne walked in, and here was 4 beautiful Vipers, white with blue stripes. And Wayne says, that's my car. That's what I want. And I was so excited because we'd been there for hours. And so I told John, I said, okay, hurry up. That's the one he wants. And John looked at me, and he just dropped his head, and he said, they're all sold. And I said, you got to be kidding. And he said, no, they're all sold. After all this time, he finds the one he wants, and you're telling us that. I said, is there any way you can find one? He said, I don't know. It's a limited edition. I said, you got to find one. So anyway, he found one. So that was Wayne's first. He asked me, he said, so what one would you have got if you was going to pick one out? And I turned to John, and I said, John, put the Bumblebee back in the corner, cover it up, maybe someday I'll buy it. Well, little did I know, when I was at the antique store, he called John and had John, and he bought the car for me. So I actually had a Viper before Wayne did, even though he's the one that started all this mess out. It's just kind of like a rush, you know, that you get sometimes, you know, just that feel that, yeah, you want to drive that car that day. And there's days that I'm in 4 or 5 different Vipers in one day. You know, I mean, with this many cars, and they all need to be driven. You know, I mean, they do. They need to be driven, and they are driven. So they all have to share my time. And there may be times I want to drive that black, you know, Viper with them red stripes, but I know I need to drive that graphite one. Tony is funny because some of my cars, he will make me matching bags, you know, that they match my cars. So that's kind of special. The ACRX, it's just an awesome car. I mean, you fire this thing up and you start tooling around, you know, the property, which it's not street legal, so I can't take it out on the street. You know, just going around on the property, you know, up and down the drive and around the curves and everything like this out here, it's just, I mean, it's just loud and it's just fun. You know, it's an awesome feel. When I walk in this garage, there's times that I go, I mean, about every time I walk in this garage, I go, wow. Yeah, I have a lot of cars. I know I have a lot of cars, but I would never say that it's too many. I mean, it still wows me. I mean, the Viper it's a beautiful car. And it wouldn't matter if you have one Viper in your garage or if you have 64 Vipers in your garage. I don't feel like I have too many cars. Like other women, do they think they have too many pairs of shoes in their closet? Well, this is the new 2013 GTS Viper. I love the headlights. I mean, these are definitely snake eyes. And I mean, you can definitely tell a Viper coming down the road now because there is no other cars out there that has these headlights that look like this on a car. But we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we really do. And you know, everybody says, boy, you're lucky. And I am. I mean, Deanne loves cars, you know, but sometimes I kind of kid people. You really think I'm lucky? How many cars does your wife have? You know?